Admiral Varnock of the Veltrax Dominion stood aboard the Tyrant's Fong, the flagship of the greatest fleet ever assembled. His species had dominated the stars for millennia, their empire expanding ruthlessly, their doctrine simple: resist and be crushed. Humanity, however, had refused even to kneel. Reports called Earth a Deathworld, but Varnock scoffed at the term. Every species exaggerated their foes before conquest. The humans were primitive, isolated on their blue planet, their space forces laughably outdated compared to the Dominion's plasma cannons, stealth cruisers, and planetary siege weapons. And yet there had been whispers. Fleets disappearing near Sol. Patrol ships vanishing. A dozen first contact missions lost without trace. But Varnock dismissed it all as incompetence. Fear-bred stories. The reality was simple. Earth was ripe for the taking. So the Dominion sent everything. 9,900 warship, 17-sector fleet, over 200 million soldiers, and one clear message: submit or perish. The invasion began flawlessly. Orbital bombardments lit up Earth's atmosphere like a second sun. Their satellites fell like snowflakes. Power grids flickered and died. Cities, New York, Beijing, Moscow, Cairo, targeted for precision strike. But the moment their dropships entered the atmosphere, everything unraveled. Varnock's first sign of trouble came when every major orbital defense platform self-destructed, flooding low orbit with millions of high-velocity debris fragments. At first, it seemed suicidal, until those fragments shredded incoming Dominion ships like shrapnel, tearing through shielding and armor alike. Next came the electronic warfare. Dominion systems glitched, then died. Guidance computers displayed gibberish. Targeting arrays locked onto their own allies. Some ships, fully functional seconds before, spiraled out of control, colliding with one another or plunging into Earth's atmosphere. The humans had weaponized their own planet's electromagnetic field, turning Earth into a hostile technological nightmare. Despite losses, the fleet pushed on. Dropships deployed. Soldiers hit the ground. And vanished. Entire battalions went dark within minutes. Surveillance drones captured flashes of movement, indistinct shadows, heat signatures too small for soldiers, too fast for animals. At first, they thought it was sabotage. Then they realized. Earth itself was fighting back. Forests swallowed troops whole. Rivers changed course overnight, washing away camps. Storms materialized with impossible speed, grounding aircraft and frying equipment. Some said the planet was alive. The truth was worse. Humans had mastered environmental warfare. They'd triggered dormant volcanoes to erupt under Dominion bases, redirected weather patterns to create continent-wide hurricanes, deployed biological weapons, engineered microbes that corroded metal, sabotaged Dominion tech, and spread like wildfire. Worse still were the ghost brigades. They never appeared on sensors. No heat signatures, no radar returns. But their effects were undeniable. Night vision footage showed black-clad humans, faces hidden behind featureless visors, striking with impossible precision. They emerged from tunnels, sewers, hidden bunkers, killing squads in seconds, vanishing before reinforcements arrived. And when the Dominion retaliated, leveling entire cities to smoke them out, the real horror began. The humans didn't surrender. They got angrier. They called them Deathworlders for a reason. Varnock's fleets faced kamikaze drones hidden in civilian transport. Cargo ships packed with explosives detonated inside formation. Swarms of autonomous hunter-killers launched from the moon's surface-ambushed patrol route. Even Earth's own oceans turned against them. The Pacific Campaign was a disaster. Dominion ships vanished beneath the wave. Giant machines, some human, some stranger, patrolled the depths. Submarine-launched railguns pierced capital ships from below. By week 2, over 7,000 ships were gone. By week 4, orbital command was lost. By week 6, Earth space industry. Hidden deep in asteroid belts, disguised mining colonies, and the dark side of the moon unleashed their real fleet. Thousands of stealth ships, jury-rigged from civilian vessels, hit the Dominion remnants like wolves descending on wounded prey. Varnock watched in disbelief as human warships, cobbled together with outdated tech, scavenged alien parts, and raw human ingenuity, outmaneuvered, outgunned, and outwitted the Dominion's best. Their weapons weren't elegant. They weren't clean. But they worked. Railguns that fired tungsten rods at hypersonic speeds. Kinetic kill vehicles disguised as space debris. Nuclear-pumped lasers jury-rigged from mining equipment. Even suicide runs, human crews sacrificing themselves to crippled Dominion carriers. Humanity didn't fight fair. They fought to win. By the time the Dominion fleet limped home, only 17 ships remained, hulls scorched, crews broken, minds haunted. The Senate demanded answers. The Dominion's leaders, arrogant and sure of their superiority, couldn't comprehend the scale of the failure. Varnock's report silenced them. It wasn't their weapons, he rasped, voice trembling. It wasn't their technology. It wasn't even their planet. What was it? They demanded. Varnock's eyes darkened. It was their will. No species fights like humans. No species sacrifices like them. They turned their world into a graveyard, for us. And if we try again, his voice faltered, we'll be buried there too. The Dominion never returned to Earth. Neither did anyone else. The galaxy learned a simple, brutal lesson. You can conquer many worlds, but never a death world that fights back. Never Earth. And as for those 17 survivors, most never spoke of Earth again. The few who did whispered one phrase. They let us escape so we could warn you.